Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and this is the 4th episode of getting your hike legs ready for the season. So getting your hike legs ready for the season is not only about strength, but also flexibility. So strength and flexibility for the ultimate mobility on the trail. This episode is going to focus on additional stretching moves that you can do to get your hike legs ready. Now, if you didn't see my first video, is actually the second video in the series, first stretching video, I'll link it up here in the corner so you can see that. So these stretch exercises aren't just about doing something new every week. It's just about new and available options for you to be able to do. So today I'm not really going to talk about feet as much as I did last week because you can continue to do those stretching. So here we go. Here are 5 new stretches just for you. So the first stretch we're going to do is a crossover hip stretch. So this one looks weird because you think you're going to be stretching your hamstring or you're going to be stretching your quad, but this one is actually a hip flexor or an outer hip stretch, which is really good for your IT band as well. So what you're going to do is cross one leg over and then just slowly reach towards that foot and hang there and slowly come back up and go back down again and reach and come back up. Now you should definitely feel this in the outer part of the hip of the leg that is behind. So demonstrating from the side, what I should feel right now is actually a stretch in the left side of my hip. And that's how you know you're doing it right. And you want to do it on both sides. And the second stretch we're going to do today is going to be more of a alternate to the pigeon stretch. So what you're going to want to do is get your legs at 90-degree angles as you're sitting down and lean forward. And so this one, if you're still having a little bit of issues with that flexibility piece of leaning forward, all you want to do is try to sit up as straight as possible and come back down onto the hip and sit up and come back down. And then as soon as you're able to do that very comfortably, you can start doing a sit up into a lean forward and back. Again, it's just really about getting that movement and that flexibility through your hips all the way down into your IT band, into your knee. And so this one, if you do have IT band issues or knee issues, what you want to start to do slowly after time is also bring that leg in closer to you so it's closer to that pigeon stretch as you move down. So this one, when I had knee issues, I first had to start with my knees at 90 degrees and slowly move it down until I could get my leg closer into my body. Like any good dog owner, got to get all that hair off of your workout pants. And the third stretch we're going to do is going to be on our hamstring. So I do have a stretch strap, which I'll link in the description below, but I love this simple piece of stretching equipment. So what you want to do is lie on your back and put your foot in the last hole if you have the strap. And you're just going to want to lean and pull your leg closer and closer to your body and then come back out. And then close to your body and come back out. Now you can sit and hold your leg there as you stretch. That feels really good. But remember to come back out and come back in. And you're going to continue to do this on both sides. Now you can also do this with just a regular towel that you have at home as well. You don't have to get that stretch strap. I just like it because it makes it a lot easier. I don't have to wonder where my towel is as well. And you can do the same thing, is that you hook that towel over your foot and lean back and come forward. And it should have the same effect. And then the fourth exercise we're going to do is going to stretch your inner thigh. So close to your hamstring, but more the inner thigh. So you're going to take that same towel or your stretch strap and you're going to have your leg go out to the side. So if you have your right leg up, you want to have your leg lean out towards the right side and back up to neutral. And then out towards the right side and back to neutral. And same thing with your left leg. Straight up, out to the side, and back up to neutral. You should feel this on your inner thigh, perhaps all the way down to your knee, but really doing it nice and slowly, counting out to 5, back up to 5, and out to 5, and back up to 5. And the fifth stretch we're going to do is going to be a quad stretch, which is an alternative quad stretch for those who have problems balancing, the one where you pick your back leg up to your booty and you try to lean forward and you're trying to figure out how not to fall. And so this is a good alternative because you're on the ground. So what you want to do is just put one leg forward, one leg backwards, sit onto your heel as much as possible, and then come back up. And that should be a really good quad stretch for those who can't do the balancing quad stretch. And this one you can also do out on trail as well with your trekking poles to hold you. So for greater mobility and movement, what you can do if you're able to sit back all the way into that heel is you want to lean back a little bit further. So you're here with your trekking poles, and leaning back a little bit further and coming back up to get that full stretch from your quad through into even your hip flexor. So this is a great one to stretch even into that hip flexor. So that's it. 5 additional stretches for you to help get your hike legs ready for the season. Now, if you like the content of this video and found it helpful, please give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I talk all about hiking, camping, and backpacking adventures with you and your dog. So thanks for watching.